It's another edition of GFA News with me, Shaban Mohammed. Follow us on all social media handles at Ghana Football Association. Coming up, Elite U15 Girls Championship Program announced. Catch Them Young referees start preparations ahead of Elite U15 Girls Championship. Black Queens head coach Nora Hoptel confidence ahead of Japan clash. Moving on to the Black Queens, who will take on Japan in the friendly game on Saturday. Head coach for the Black Queens, Nora Hoptel, optimistic that the Black Queens would have the confidence to face Japan.
Your seat. Thank you very much. Hope it's not too cold. Yeah, it's for us a pleasure to be in Japan. We had a long travel to arrive here. We are the Black Queens, we are the Ghana national team. We are on our Mission Volta, we call it. That's our journey. We started 1.5 years ago. Our mission is that we get back to number one in Africa. We want to be back on the big tournaments. The Black Queens have been very successful. 1999, 2003, 2007, they joined the World Cup, and we want to bring them back on this level. So we qualified now back on the Africa Cup. That's our first succeed we had. And for us, it's important to measure us against now top 10 teams of the world. So I'm curious how we will perform Saturday, how we can challenge Japan. We know it's a fantastic football team you have, and we're gonna prove us now on this level of high performance. For us, it's the first test that we have against the top 10 country worldwide. I mean, we know that Japan has been the world champion 2011. We know that they are now in the world ranking number 7. So it's for us, it's a high-class team we face. It's exactly what we want, to get also proved in different areas. Ghana is normally a ball possession nation, but we know that against Japan we also need to defend very smart because Japan likes to have the ball. They have good transition moments. We observe the opponent very well. So for us, it's to have a smart game plan. We try to surprise you, of course, a little bit. And then we gonna see tomorrow how we enter in the game, and we'll take it from there. Yes, actually we have a professional league in Ghana. The Premier League involves 20 teams. 10 play in the north, 10 in the south, and in the end they play a playoff against each other. In Ghana it's not so easy to travel because not all the streets are like made. So that's why we make a region in the north and in the south that they have a little bit less of travel. Basically, when I arrived and screened through the licenses, I saw that over 75% of the license, they are under 20, so it's a very young league. Normally, when the players get the chance, they just go abroad after. Because they can earn more money in abroad. So we detected on our journey of the Mission Volta over 120 players abroad playing in Europe or the States. So we try to balance a little bit to always keep some young players. We have Stella here, she's 17, but also work mostly, of course, with the internationals. I think also when they go abroad and play 5-6 years in a league in Europe, they get a bit more the understanding of the modern approach of football. In Ghana teaches them, but also very interesting things in terms of it's street football. It's this creativity they get in Ghana, and I think this is a big strength. We always need to watch our strength, which we never should take them away, because our players have something which sometimes we lose a bit in cultures like Switzerland, Japan, which are so organized. It's everything so framed. Players not need to be any more resilient or overlasting failures or difficulties. My players, they come out of sometimes of very difficult environment. They need to survive a lot of obstacles, to be where they are. And I think always this creativity, we should always keep it. And I'm, with my side, giving them a little bit more structure, let's say maybe in defense. But I think this mixture is making Ghana a very interesting national team for the next 4 years. Potentially we will reach our full level. We know that a lot of the players are in the Premier League, also in Italy playing, and Hasegawa, for example, in Man City, one of your top players. A friend of mine was there now, women's director for a couple of years. So yes, we follow, of course, your top players. We have a high respect of them. I think also sometimes it's good, it's a bit for your players the same like for ours when they go to Europe. They get taught a bit a different maybe approach. They need to jump in a different culture, and normally they adapt very good, and the level of the league in the Premier League is very high. So our players, it's a bit the same. Mostly play now in Europe. Some we have in Mexico or the States, but still I believe it's the center of football is a bit in Europe. With the top 5 leagues. Yeah.
The Ghana Football Association has released the fixtures for the Elite U15 Girls Championship set to kickstart on Sunday, July 14th, 2024. 4 exciting matches will take place on the opening day of the 10-day championship, starting Monday, July 15th, 2024. Ashanti region and Eastern region will begin their bid when they face each other in their opening championship fixture on Monday, scheduled for 8 a.m. local time at the GFA's esteemed technical center, the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram. Upper East and Northern region will battle each other in the second match of the day at 10 a.m. before Greater Accra will face off Upper West region at 2 p.m. Bono Ahafo region will wrap match day 1 with a tie against Volta region, scheduled at 4 p.m. The teams, which have been divided into 2 groups made up of the 5 teams in each group, will kick-start their campaign for talent identification on Monday, July 15th, through to Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. The championship forms part of the implementation phase of FIFA Talent Development Scheme by the GFA, aimed at talent identification and development of the next generation of top football stars. More on the U15 Girls Championship. The Ghana Football Association has officially confirmed that Catch Them Young referees will officiate the championship. The Ghana Football Association Catch Them Young referees will officiate the maiden edition of the Elite U15 Girls Championship, which will kick off on Sunday, July 14th, 2024. The Youth Talent Identification Championship will see budding refereeing talents showcase their immense potential and quality at the technical center of the Ghana Football Association, the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram. The championship forms part of implementation process of FIFA Talent Development Scheme by the GFA, aimed at talent identification and development of next top football stars. Let's talk a little bit about Scouts. The Ghana Football Association holds elite. Let's talk a little bit about scouting. The Ghana Football Association holds on-site training for elite academy scouts in Tamale.
Thank you all for responding to this late call. I know there were a lot of changes, miscommunications and all those things, but finally we are here. Count yourself blessed as one of the Northern Sector Scouts. Those who excel will be selected to become the National Scout. take this exercise or training seriously. If Ghana football will change, it's you here. If you don't identify the right talent, they will go through the system and will not make it to the senior level.
We are moving into the Democracy Cup. FIFA referee Juliet Appiah would officiate the Democracy Cup match between Asante Kotoko and Accra Heart of Oak on Wednesday, July 17th, 2024 at the Accra Sports Stadium. She will be assisted by Doris Esumandakon, Merite Joyce Obinawa Appiah serving as the fourth official. Retired referee Vivian Ago has been appointed as the match commissioner. Meanwhile, Sophia Zuma has been named as the center referee for the curtain raiser match between the Parliamentarians and the former Black Stars players. Ghanaian giant Asante Kotoko and Accra Heart of Oak will battle each other in the maiden edition of the Democracy Cup game aimed at promoting parliamentary democracy through sports at the Accra Sports Stadium on Wednesday. It's time for Most Corner. This is GFA News with me, Shaban Mohammed. It's time for Most Corner. Let's start with the just ended Ghana Premier League 2023-2024 season. We are looking at the May-June nominees, and for the coaches, Samuel Boadu of Brekum Chelsea have been nominated, having played 6 matches in the month of May-June, winning 3, drawing 1, losing 2, scoring 9 goals and also conceding 9 goals. Ibrahim Tanko of Accra Lions, who finished second after the season, also had 7 matches, playing one of his games against Heart of Oak in the 1st of May and winning 3, drawing 2, losing 2, scoring 6 goals and conceding 4 goals. Bashir Efford of Heart of Lions, who have become the first side in the last 4 years to stay 18th place in the Ghana Premier League first round and go ahead to avoid relegation, has also been nominated with 6 matches played, 5 wins, 1 draw, losing 0, scoring 10 goals and conceding 3. These are the nominees for the coaches in the Ghana Premier League May-June NASCO Coach of the Month nominees. Moving on to the NASCO player nominees for May-June, we have Stephen Amankuna being there. Stephen Mukwala Desi have also been nominated, and Ebenezer Aban, captain for Heart of Lions, have also been nominated. The centre back played 6 matches, 504. May-June, we have Stephen Amankuna being there. Stephen Mukwala Desi have also been nominated, and Ebenezer Aban, captain for Heart of Lions, have also been nominated. The centre back played 6 matches, 540 minutes, 7 goals, 1 NASCO player of the match award. Stephen Amankuna of Brekum Chelsea, who finished the league as the top scorer of the season, also played 6 matches, 509 minutes, 7 goals scored, 1 NASCO player of the match award. And Stephen Mukwala Desi, Ugandan forward, who played for Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the just ended Ghana Premier League, also played 4 matches, 360 minutes, 4 goals, 1 NASCO player of the match awards. We are moving on to the goalkeepers of the season, and this time it is the nominees for May-June, and that is ex-goalkeepers union goalkeeper of the month nominees. And we start with Great Olympics, who have been relegated in the Ghana Premier League. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asari, who had most clean sheets in the Ghana Premier League, having recorded 16 in the Premier League and becoming the second best in the last 4 years in terms of clean sheets. Also had a total of 6 matches, 3 clean sheets, 5 goals conceded, winning 2, drawing 2, losing 2, and having 1 NASCO player of the match. And that was in their game against Heart of Oak in match day 33 at the Accra Sports Stadium. And Kofi Ban Samatex, whose side were champions of the Premier League, also had 5 matches, 3 clean sheets, 3 goals conceded, also winning 3 matches, drawing 0, losing 2, without any NASCO player of the match awards. And Lawrence Ansan of Heart of Lions, who avoided relegation, also had 6 matches, 4 clean sheets, 3 goals conceded, 5 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses, and 0 player of the match awards. And so these are the nominees for player, coach, goalkeeper of the month for May, June. And we are moving away from that to the Laie Kingston's team of the season. And this is a team compiled by Laie Kingston. He has been doing this from match day 1 to match day 34. This time around, he has summed up his team of the season. Goalkeeper Kofi Ban of FC Samatex is the number 1 for the team of the season. Kamara Dini Mahmudu Mediama Sporting Club right back for the team of the season. Razak Simpson, who had 7 NASCO Player of the Match awards in the just ended Ghana Premier League with the most MVPs also in the team. Ebenezer Aban, who is the defender with most goals scored, also part of the team of the season as the number 4 in the team. And also at the left side of the defense, Francis Aqua, who won 1 Player of the Month awards, also being nominated in. And in the midfield, we have Shaukan Hunaf Mohammed, captain for Accra Lions, also in the Emmanuel Kayeke FC Samatex, also nominated. And Abdul Manaf Umar, also part of the team in the midfield. At the attack, we have Evans Osewusu FC Samatex, scoring 11 goals in the just ended Ghana Premier League. Stephen Amankona, who finished the season as the top scorer, also part of the team of the season. And finally, Stephen Mukwala Desi, who had 14 goals, and the striker with the most away goals in the just ended Ghana Premier League, netting 9 away goals in the 14 goals scored this season, also part of the team of the season. And so this is the team Laie Kingston paraded with coach Nuruddin Amadou as the coach of the season, with Samatex winning the Premier League for the first time as a coach, winning the Premier League for the first time with FC Samatex, winning 16 of the 17 home games as a coach, winning 3 away matches, put him ahead of all the coaches in the just ended 2023-24 Laie Kingston's team of the season. We are moving on to the match officials, who also had an impact. 31 referees officiated 306 Ghana Premier League matches. 14. Dr. Osman Imoro had 13. Reginald Collins Amwa 13. Robert Muze had 12 games. Maxwell Hansen had 12 matches. Maxwell Owusu 12. Jacob Adentura had 11. Franklin Akumate 11. Andrews Arusa 11. And Joseph Kofi also having 11 matches after the season. This is where we draw the curtains on Most Corner GFA News with me, Shaban Mohammed. We draw the curtains here on GFA News with me, Shaban Mohammed. Follow us on Facebook and on YouTube at Ghana Football Association.